We've been gone for a while, and now we are back. It is the second hour of 8-Bits 4.0. I'm djWHEAT, joined by itmeJP and GreenSpeak. And I'm going to make one of the next games really short and sweet, you guys. You know what Godus is?
Yep.
Nah.
It is
Peter Molyneux's game or whatever, right?
It's Peter Molyneux's mobile game. Ladies and gentlemen.
Was it a mobile game? Didn't that come out on PC?
Did it come out on PC?
I think it did come up on Steam, but it was
already? Godus,
there was nothing.
PC. Godus on Steam. Wait a second. What? Wait, they charge you 15 or 20 bucks for Godus?
That happened. That was like 6 months ago almost. Is it free on mobile?
This shit's a scam. Okay.
It sounded like you were going to say something good about it.
Oh, no. God,
oh,
no.
shit. Oh, no.
So it's free to play on iOS, so I have no idea why, unless it's like a different type of gameplay, but it has in-app purchases. So I'm like, why the fuck would they charge you 20 bucks?
I don't know.
If it has in-app purchases, it's a glorified Farmville.
Oh, Godus. Godus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I know that game. I was thinking goddess, like, you know, she's a goddess.
Oh, Godus. Godus.
So, no, I think you're pronouncing it right. I just wasn't seeing it right in my mind.
You guys.
Oh, yeah, that game. That's shitty.
No microtransactions in the PC version. What? Then I'm really confused about this game, then.
Molyneux, man.
I'm really confused about this game because, like, of course I'm interested because I hear so much about it. I get it last night. I play through it. I play through it a little bit more. I play through it a little bit more. I probably put like 4 hours into the game, considering that you have to wait for a lot of shit to happen, like your villagers building shit and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I ask myself the question that I know is not a good question to be asking, and that's why am I playing this game? Like, what am I actually...
Also...
Why am
Did you know it was
why am I alive?
Tweet?
What?
Did you know it was a Kickstarter game?
It was?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Like, what?
Why does he need a Kickstarter?
I don't understand. I don't get it, you guys.
Let's see how much money they raised.
You guys, I'm sorry if you've played this game on like mobile and you have the in-app purchase. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck no microtransaction works in that game.
They raised $500,000. They were asking for 450,000, and they raised 526.
You people should be ashamed. You know what? You know why I'm really pissed off now? Because they raised $500,000 to make Godus, which I don't even think it's really a game. It's like a simulator. It's like a might as well just be a fish tank of virtual fish and stuff. And
but he does that all the time.
Churkies hasn't gotten funded yet, you guys. Like, you're going to fund Godus, but Churkies, the beef jerky potato chip, can't get funded? Like...
Wait, what? That sounds fucking awesome.
It is fucking awesome, Jeff. I order from them all the time. But they were trying to get funded so they can be in stores, and that's not happening yet because people are too busy funding Godus.
They were just shy of that coveted Ouya version at $550,000.
Of Churkies?
No.
Oh, God.
Yep.
Every Ouya now comes with a bag of Churkies.
That's their selling point. That's their selling.
I was like, oh, that might actually be worth $99 now.
That's funny. So not a fan of Godus Week.
What did Notch say? There's a Notch quote on the... Oh, gosh. Oh, no. I don't know.
Who knows? Not the biggest fan, though,
Godus is the type of game I want to see from 22 Cans. Money spending mode engaged. Yeah. Yeah, sorry that it didn't turn out very good.
Didn't work out.
No, it's not thrilling. I don't want to play a game where they're like, okay, your guys are building some stuff. Come back in an hour and let's see what's good. That's not Maybe that's the game for you, and if it is, and I'm just speaking generally to the audience, then you should check this out. It's cool graphically. It has a cool engine. Like the sculpting is cool, but the gameplay doesn't like. I could play. I'm happier playing a Kairosoft game.
Yeah. I'm going to be so glad when that game mechanic dies of like build something or click on something and wait an hour until you can do something again.
It is pretty dumb.
That was just a fucking pox on the entire like mobile game industry when that shit got popular.
Yeah. Anyway, that's all I gotta
game.
say.
Now I feel that any game that makes me like wait just so I can play it, it's like goodbye. Like I'm gonna play a game that's gonna let me actually play the game now.
Exactly.
If you want me to come back, I'm not coming back.
Yep. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
I agree.
Jumped into some Last of Us multiplayer on the PS4 this past weekend. I don't know why I didn't play that multiplayer the first time around because it's really fun. I don't really even know it's kind of Gears of War-y a little bit. But each team, at least the mode that I was playing, each team has 20 lives. It's 4v4. When you die, one of those lives goes away. You can get down to then pick back up, and the live won't go away. But I kind of want to play through that game again off stream just because I loved it so much.
Wow.
And it looks awesome in 60 FPS. Like, it looks really good being able to play it at that. So that was a lot of fun. I definitely played the multiplayer more than I thought. So it's the one game that I actually play on the PS4 right now while I wait for Destiny.
Woo! PS4.
Instead, I played Marvel Heroes the other day.
I
think a lot of that.
I played that when it first came out.
It's a lot better now, and so much so that like, I think they realized what that game
could be
was becoming, in the sense that people loved. Or sorry, I should say, I think they realized what people enjoyed about those type of games, and it's the loot. And they've like gone overboard on that now to where you'll have to go back to town like every 10 minutes almost with the amount of shit that's dropping. So it's
is it worth keeping? I mean, why keep it?
No, like
or you sell it?
But when you go back to the different vendors, you can level them up. Instead of selling it to them, you can give it to them to like deconstruct or some shit, and then they start leveling up.
Is it still very much
level up?
Yeah, the vendors level up. Yeah.
Oh wow!
It's like that's the crafting in the game. Is the vendors craft stuff for you? But yeah.
Is it still very much like you have to buy this guy if you want to use this person?
So they've actually like they're very generous with giving heroes away if you play the game. I think
that's totally different, right? Because you get your first one, it's like, hey, you want a hero?
And they were doing
definitely. And then the next time, they're like, hey, this time it'll cost you $15.
First days is free, buddy.
And I was like, yo, fuck that. If I'm not going to ever get a new hero, then I'm not interested.
They were doing a promotion during Guardians of the Galaxy. If you bought one hero, you got a random free hero, like an item that you just click and it would unlock it for you. I think each hero is... most of them are 900 credits in game. I have no idea what that translates.
Oh, I can go to the shop. Okay.
Would the free hero be a good hero?
Oh, they changed it to packs, huh? Whoa. Well, $199 for the Mega Pack MK2. Let's check it out.
I don't know what that is. Is that every hero?
Oh my god. Oh my god. JP, not only every no, it's probably not every hero, but dude, the costumes. The costumes, JP. Permanent account level 5% XP boost. Permanent account level 5% rare item boost fine. Permanent account level 5% special item fine.
Wow, that's a lot of stuff there. I'm looking at that.
It is all heroes from 2013.
There's a thing that drops in the game that if you collect 170 of them, you can turn them in to get a free hero. And I think I probably got like 40 of those in the 4 or 5 hours that I remember, or something like that.
Who'd you play with then?
I was playing as Deadpool, which was pretty comical because like he just insults other heroes, and he's obviously like breaking the fourth wall the entire time. And he'll start like humming different songs, like classical Beethoven or something, with his own stupid comments. And like they were funny for probably the first 30 minutes or so, and then I found myself being like, "Oh, shut the fuck up!"
Yeah.
I've heard the same thing so many times. But he'll say different things when you come in contact with other heroes. which is kind of cool. For being it free to play, I think it's actually pretty good. But it definitely doesn't have the depth of something like a Diablo 3 or even an MMO. But
Right.
for being free, like it's not terrible. It's definitely more fun with more people, obviously.
Sure.
And I was kind of, I guess I was like riding that Guardians of the Galaxy high because they do have like all the characters in there. They just put Star-Lord into the game. Rocket Raccoon's been in the game for a while. They even have they put her in a while back, but they have Squirrel Girl in there, which is like a really fucking random character from the Marvel universe, who's actually like I think one of the most powerful because it's just like a bullshit character in the Marvel universe. But I think like she can kill Thanos or something. I don't know. It's ridiculous. The story, there's a story involved and everything like that. I think the level cap is 60. I got to like 25. It's not a difficult game by any stretch of the imagination. Some heroes are OP, some are not. It was all right. I had a good time playing it. I don't really have anything bad to say about it.
Well, JP, while you were giving that review, I jotted down one thing that you said because I think that they might want to use it for a box quote.
Yeah,
which is for free. It's not terrible.
There you go. I like it.
I'm always thinking about the
Jesus
marketing
Christ.
for these things.
Yeah,
That is
for
so
free, it's not
freaking
terrible.
funny.
For free, it's not terrible.
For free, it's not terrible. All right. I also see you have Lonely or Lovely. Is it Lovely or Lonely?
Do you know what Lovely Planet is?
So when I saw it,
did you go to like the website and you're just like, what the actual
actually,
fuck?
JP, if anyone is as old as I am and had a PS1, they might remember a game called Jumping Flash.
Okay, I knew you were about to say that.
And this game, when I first saw it, just sort of like that was the first thing that kind of came into my mind. Obviously, totally different, and I still have no idea what's going on. But it was a weird Japanese game where you were this like mechanical rabbit and you had to complete these different things.
It was amazing. It was my first game I ever played on the PS1. That and Battle Arena Toshin. Yeah.
So, what is this similar? I mean, is it
not really?
Okay.
Lovely Planet is. So the reason that I played this game is that when I'm on the PAX media list this year, and the second that literally the email is sent to you from PAX, it's like confirmed you're coming to PAX. You got a media badge. 500 emails just come at you like rapid fire. It's like, here's some codes for this game. Come check this out. We're gonna be here. Here's the indie game, and it's all like the smallest indie games you've ever seen, right? Sure. So I'm like, I would like click one and read like 5 sentences. This is a top-down art. Nope. Next, and go to the next one. And this game caught my eye. They gave me a code for it within the email. I don't even know how to describe this game. This game is a speedrunner, Quake-like
it's
FPS.
Like a speed-running Twitch game is what people have said it is, yeah.
Yes. Your job is to get through these levels with killing all of the enemies, not taking any damage, and doing it as fast as possible. While the most bizarre Japanese music is playing the entire time, everything in this game is happy. There's no negativity in the entire game except for you shooting people that are bad guys, clearly, because they have frowny faces.
No.
And you're saving people the entire time. They have really weird sound effects. Like when you kill a good guy, they'll just be like, no, and then it'll just start over. It's $5 on Steam. It's really fucking bizarre. But the more that I played it, I got more and more addicted, and the levels got actually pretty difficult.
How are the times and stuff?
They're actually really challenging. Like there's some levels that are like 7 seconds, and you look at that and you're just like,
I'll never beat that. What? Yeah, crazy.
And then some of them actually got pretty close to like the world records by like 100th of a second or something like that.
Are you playing with a controller or with the keyboard?
No, you have to use mouse and keyboard.
You do?
You can't.
Oh, wow.
It is it's very Quake-like in the sense that like it's very pinpoint accuracy on this stuff.
Okay.
And the more shots that you fire, it actually adds 0.1 second to your time. So
nice.
It actually rewards accuracy in that sense because you shoot one bullet and it can connect. But there's bullet time. It's not like a hit scan. It's the bullet will travel through the world. So a lot of times something will like shoot up into the sky and then it'll fall back down. And if you don't hit that thing before it hits the ground, the level restarts. You die.
Oh wow!
Sure.
So there's a lot of like different things that you have to be constantly.
So the shooting is as important as the platform stuff.
Yep, 100%, 100%. But yeah, for $5, it was enjoyable. I enjoyed it. It was a totally different game, totally something that I would never play, and I kind of forced myself to play, and I had a fun time. So $5 on Steam if you want to check that out. And there was no salt at all in that game. The game could not make you salty.
Nice.
Because it's too fucking happy. They're just singing like Japanese songs the entire time, and suns are coming out from the sky, and everyone's smiling and happy. It's great. Not jumping flash at all, though. I wish it was.
You guys, in I guess keeping in the tradition for me this year of like playing games that I should have played already, Counter-Strike Go being one of those. Was it last week? It was the week before, maybe. Yeah, last week was the first time I started playing Super Smash Brothers Melee, ever.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
And like, so when I go to the Twitch offices, there's always like 2 Smash machines almost going. I mean, not all the time, but like in the morning, during lunch, or right after lunch, after work, always. So I felt pretty inclined to at least play so that I could play with some of these guys. And I have to say, like, I understand already why people love this game, from the perception of that they love it as like a competitive, sort of really kind of tactical and thoughtful game. So I went out, I got a copy of it, a bunch of controllers, pulled out the CRT, and I've been learning some Melee. I'm sad because I don't have anyone to play with, but
yeah, it's one of those games where you have to have someone in person.
You really do. But there's also like, I know so little about the game. Me just like fighting against a CPU will help. So
just hey man, you and Minnie, and if he beats you, well, he's grounded. All right, so you always win. You're good to go. Just play with your kid.
I mean, he's a couple years out, I think, from doing that, and maybe like we will have to. And a lot of people are saying that Dolphin Net Play and
yeah,
maybe like Project M and all that stuff. And like, I'm not just fucking around with it is good enough for me right now. But I might showcase some of that stuff. It's a great game. Like, I get it. I've always enjoyed watching it, but when you play it and appreciate how fucking hard it is to do any of the shit they're doing, they make it look too easy. I love that.
Yep.
I love that.
I'll just kind of, I mean, I don't know. There's really not that much news, but again, you guys stop. Tell me what you want to talk about. Played Crypt of the Necrodancer.
Yeah.
Fucking fantastic game.
I did as well.
I saw that at PAX and super
rage-inducing. Like one of the most frustrating games you could play. But it's fun the entire time because the second you die, you immediately hit the button and you're back in it. Like it's got that type of feel to it. Music's great. I loved all of the music in the game.
I got 2 complaints, JP.
What are your complaints?
Right, because I could sit here and just tell you all the obvious things that are great about the game.
Yep.
2 complaints. The first one is that the game doesn't give you enough information on the shit that you're picking up.
On the items? Exactly. That was you have no idea what the items do.
You have no fucking clue. Like,
and it's still early access, so maybe they're going to add those somewhere.
I would hope that they do, right? A lot of people are like, we just check out the wiki. And I'm like, I will, but I kind of want to discover the game too. Like, I don't want to just go there and then look through a list. And then that, for me, that's a big deal. Like, that'll keep me going, just going, oh, well, it'll be the next item I get to buy with my diamonds. Well, it'll be the next item. The other is that, and someone is probably going to tell me you can do this, Wheat, but so in DDR back in the day, my weakness was slow shit, right? Like to me, the type of music, the BPM in my head, like I have to see or experience a little bit faster. So, but in DDR, after I think 4th mix, they started, it might have even been before that, they started adding modifiers where you could just make the arrows scroll faster.
Yeah.
And I even, like, when you're playing even 1-1, and you've got this like slower movement, I fuck up all the time. And then as it gets faster, I seem to get more efficient because that's what I expect it to be. I don't know if there's a way to like modify it per stage.
I know
like
when you're watching a replay, you can speed up the song. I don't know if you can do that with like as you're actively playing the game.
And it's not even speeding up the song. It's like speeding up the rate. Because what it does is it speeds up the rate, but then it like separates them a little bit more, right? So it's like flying. Yeah. It's
Well, and what was your other? Did you already say your 2 complaints?
Those are the items.
Oh, the items, and then
and then like that, which is like that's just me. That's personal. Everything else about the game, love it. Roguelike, the bosses, the strategy, the music is fantastic. The gameplay is original and unique. I think it's great. I can't wait to keep going at it.
Yeah. What level have you? I'm on zone 3.
I've only played it probably maybe 2 hours. I don't know.
Okay.
And I just got past one zone.
It's one of those games where no matter what you're like, the second you jump into it, something on your body is like bobbing to the music, whether you're tapping or whether your head's going or whether your foot's keeping the rhythm or something.
I had the Hue system going so that we had the disco lights
to
the beat too. It was
nice,
fun,
nice. Yeah. It's a fun game for sure. A while back they had the Crew in beta, and that game is fantastic.
What?
I enjoyed the hell out of that game.
I mean, I'm glad. I'm glad, like, because
I did not expect to like it one fucking bit.
Really?
I got in there and played with my brother for probably, I think we had like a 12-hour session one Saturday.
Wow.
It was fun, man. I don't know why it was fun. It's like
what did you guys do? Hey,
we
bro,
drove around the US
let's
and
go
did dumb
driving.
shit, man. Yeah, like we drove from Miami to LA in like an hour and a half. And then we got to LA and we went like adventuring or exploring up to San Francisco. We found a mountain and switched to a dirt car and then like Skyrimmed our way up this mountain and like shot off the edge and watched our car just fall and die. And it was a lot of fun.
So you drove from where? Miami to LA? Is that what you said?
Yeah, Miami to LA. And
so what did you do during that time?
As you're driving from there, you'll see most of the time we were kind of just like off-roading or looking at the different environments. But there are different like challenges that you'll just stumble upon in the road where it's like, here's a slalom, go on the sides, or here's a jump, see if you can get the gold medal. There are a ton of those things throughout we probably encountered 30 or 40 of them on the way there over this course of time. And some of them we would stop and kind of turn around and try again. It's very easy to like restart them. You just hit a single button. You don't have to run back through the start point.
Did you go anywhere like you knew existed?
Oh yeah, it's really weird. So like I'm born and raised in Texas, lived in San Antonio. I moved to Dallas the past year, and Dallas is there. I don't really recognize anything too similar, but San Antonio is not there. What is there is New Braunfels, which is like
what?
What in the actual fuck is this doing here? This is like the most random thing for any game to ever mention, and it's in there.
It's in Texas?
It's like it's basically the hill country. It's like a random, not random, but it's north of San Antonio. And there's like Fredericksburg, New Braunfels is there, and they're all just like, I don't know how to describe them. They're like craft cities, I guess, is if you could make any sense of that. They sell a bunch of antiques and crafts, and there's a lot of farmers markets and stuff up there. But they have like some really weird, like I don't know why that was there. Some cities are more fleshed out than the others. Las Vegas is really cool because like you come up over this giant mountain after going through the Rockies basically, and then off in the distance you just see like the Vegas Strip, and it's all lit up. It looks really awesome from really far away, and you can actually go there.
That sounds.
I want to see what that game is like at the full thing.
And you played it on PS4 or what?
Yeah, you're playing on PS4.
Okay.
Yeah. Or playing on PC.
Oh, PC.
Yeah.
Do you think it would add tension if you had like a gas tank?
Maybe. I don't know how that would work. It might be.
You had to like buy gas on the way.
Yeah.
Like if you I was thinking like what if you ran out of gas between Miami and LA? Yeah. It's like game over. It's like fuck.
Yeah. That'd be kind of cool.
You got to go walk. Get out of your car and walk with a can.
Right. And I don't know if this is good or bad. This might be bad, but for me, one of the more enjoyable things is like seeing the fucking weird bugs in this game. I would like load into the game and join my brother's game or whatever, right? Because it's online up or whatever, and like randomly I joined his game coming from the title screen, and my car is like 500 feet up in the air and just dropped this building, and on the building, I hit the top of the building, and instead of just stopping, my car is just launched like halfway across the U.S. It like fucking Mach flying. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. This is so fucking weird. And then I hit the ground and like it's all good. I was just like, that was crazy. So I enjoyed just like the really stupid bugs. It was a lot of fun.
That sounds like one they should leave in.
Maybe,
yeah, like, that type of stuff is fun. Weird physics fuck ups. I enjoy seeing those in games. I think Giant Bomb actually captured one in their quick look of the game that became like a GIF that is now all over the internet for the game.
Yeah.
Which one?
Where they just like hit the ground and they just go fucking flying. I could probably find it for you real quick. Let's see. But yeah, I'll definitely be playing that game when it comes out. I just got to find it. Is this it? Yep, here it is. I'll link it to you.
Link it
on your
account.
other account. You can see it's some physics bullshit where they just hit something and just go flying off into the air. And it's really crazy.
All right, let's see. Is this... Wow, I mean, it's like no shit.
Yeah, they just went flying.
Let's see if I can... There we go. Just
Uh,
watch out.
and
Don't
so that
want that.
can-
Oh, my God. I believe I can
I think
fly.
they definitely know, like, I guess the one concern that a lot of people would have, it's Ubisoft making a game, and this was the PC port. Like, is it going to be a fuck up as much as Watch Dogs was? I don't know.
Do you have to use that fucking Uplay thing
Yep,
still?
you got to use Uplay, and it uses the Uplay friend shit. So I don't know if it's going to be working with Steam. I'm not sure if that's going to be integrated, if you can invite people from Steam, or if you have to use Uplay. In the beta, it was only Uplay.
Fucking Uplay. Fuck Uplay.
Yep. And then I guess furthest back was H1Z1, but I saw the game. There wasn't much to it. It's still very, very bare bones, but it has a lot of promise in it, and the gunplay and everything seems good. I have like 3 hours of footage on that on my YouTube. There's not much else I can say about it because there just really wasn't that much to see. It's cool
Sure.
that Sony's being as open about it as they are, just like showing the game like probably a year or so out from completion, if not more.
Mm-hmm.
And they're very open about it, so that's cool.
Yeah, we're probably going to be hearing a lot more
Oh yeah.
from them very soon, so I would
Yep.
imagine anyway.
So yeah, that's pretty much everything I've been playing, minus a couple small things.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I started streaming 40 hours a week, so I have a lot of time now to
Holy
play,
shit.
which is good too, because I'm
Do
actually.
you play games when you're not streaming?
That's the weird thing. It's actually kind of terrible because I'll sit there and I'll just be like, God, I'm real fucking. Maybe I should just stream right now. It's 2 a.m. You know, I could play for like an hour and go to sleep, but then I just don't do it because I know I won't sleep, and I'll just play till like 5 a.m.
But like if you're streaming all that time, when you're
Yeah.
not streaming, do you feel like playing games? Like, I'm not at work, so I'm gonna play a game.
I do, but part of the internal struggle that I have is like, if I'm gonna play, like, say if I want to play Final Fantasy X, not streaming, I won't, because I don't want people to like that are invested in my playthrough of it to miss something. So it's like I either stream or I just don't play Final Fantasy, or like I bought Red Dead Redemption to play through again because the game's fantastic.
So good.
It's so good, but I just haven't started it yet because I want to stream that. And I don't want to just jump in through the middle of a Final Fantasy playthrough and just like kind of screw that off. I won't finish the game. I'm trying to find like a game that I can play off stream, but every time that I like go into a new game, I'm like, oh, this could be really good on stream. I should play that on stream instead of playing it on my own.
A lot of pressure, man.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. It's definitely a weird thing.
So when's the last time you've been outside?
Yesterday. I go outside 3 times a day.
Okay.
I actually make it a priority to walk outside and see other people. For a while there, 6 months ago, I have these blinds, blackout blinds in my room, and I would always have them shut no matter what. And I actually noticed myself day to day getting more and more depressed because I wasn't seeing sunlight.
Right.
It's actually a real thing that I fuck with on a daily basis. But yeah, I make sure I go outside a lot.
Go
I
outside
know that was kind of a joke question, but to me,
every
it's actually
once in a while.
It was a semi-joke question. I mean,
like
there
to
have
see
definitely been days because I work at home where it's like 4 and I'm like, holy shit! Like
Yeah.
I haven't gotten dressed, I haven't shaved, I haven't showered, and I haven't stepped outside. I should probably do all those things.
If anything, like having an actual schedule and being like forcing myself to always be live at 3 o'clock every day, 3 o'clock
Right.
East. My sleep schedule's actually normal now. I'm not staying up till 10 a.m. every night and waking up at 5.
Hey,
And like, I wake up every morning around 10 a.m. and I go to sleep every night around 2 or 3. It's like the most normal my schedule's ever been in the past 10 years, which is really weird that it's doing that, but it's working out. I'm very happy with it. And so we'll keep doing that. And that's this week on JP's mind. Or something.
and there you have it. We got 20 minutes to talk about news or anything else.
Gamescom, do you guys think anything crazy? I mean, Jeff, you probably know some crazy stuff, so I don't know if I can pose that question to you, but and maybe you do, but I don't really know anything that's coming.
I don't want to be obnoxious about. Oh, I know, but I can't tell you.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. So, but instead, I will say that I love Gamescom. I'm not going this year. I've only been once, but the one time I went, it was awesome. You know, because it was like the scale of E3, except fans can go. So there were, it's
Right.
huge, but you have
so huge, Jeff. Tell them how
huge.
so huge it is.
So huge. It's
So
like a
huge.
fucking it's like an airport hangar. I mean, it's not even that. It's like, I don't know, take like the E3 main floor and like triple it. Plus at least where I went, I don't know if it's in the same location. The ceiling is like so high, it just feels like you're in the most humongous building ever.
It's the one thing I hear both amazing things at, and people that are at it are just like so miserable that they're there in this sea of people.
It's a lot of people. It is, but it's cool that it's just cool to see. It's always cool for me to go to a gaming event and see so many gamers in one location. It's just fun. It's just like, wow, these are all my people. It just feels good to be at shows like that. Especially
300,000 people last year at Gamescom.
Yeah,
that's
insane,
a lot. That is a lot of people.
That's insane.
There's a lot of Germans too.
Yeah.
There
You gotta
will-
watch it. You get a whole bunch of Germans in one place.
Microsoft is doing press conference streams. Sony's doing a press conference stream.
Oh,
Nintendo
really?
is going to be doing a bunch of streaming. So like
I'm actually
a lot
really
of
excited then.
yeah, a lot of the publishers. So because usually Twitch is going to be doing some on the floor content stuff like they've done in the past. But I think the big win here is that these publishers, these developers, and first party, they're like, yo, this is an effective way. Like, yeah, we get 300,000 people here, and then we get all these people online. So I think I think Nintendo's hitting it hard, just like they did with the Treehouse at E3,
right?
And Sony, Microsoft to do some stuff as well. So
Do you know the times on those press conferences?
I don't have that
Is it going to be
information.
like 4 a.m. for us?
I have to imagine that. Let's see.
I mean, that for me, like watching that stuff at E3 is like why I love E3. But if I have to get up at 4 a.m., I'm not really.
I understand.
Gonna
JP,
enjoy that.
all I can tell you is that there is a team page that is set up for Gamescom.
Yeah.
And it is twitch.tv/team/Gamescom. And
Okay.
it has like every single channel that will be broadcasting from Gamescom. There.
Okay.
So the Xbox, the PlayStation, all this stuff.
I'll
I
look
think
for this.
that schedule will be coming out soon. I have to imagine.
Sony conference is at 1 p.m. on Tuesday, according to
Boom.
chat.
There you go.
I don't know what is that. Oh, Microsoft is 2 p.m. CET. Oh, fuck. It's going to be time zone conversion bullshit. Sony's
Numbers,
at 1 p.m. on
math.
Tuesday Eastern. That works perfect. I love that. And then I don't know what Microsoft is. Whatever 2 p.m. CET is. I don't know. I'm pretty excited for that then. Because if they're doing a conference, they're obviously going to show cool shit, right?
Right.
That's the whole thing behind a conference. Hopefully they don't come out and talk about powers for an hour during Sony.
If they show something, I'm okay with
Still
that,
better.
just so I can know if I should stop waiting or not. But I don't know. I'm a little. That's a hard one to pull off.
Oh, that's 8 a.m. Jesus.
A lot of
Also,
people.
that it's a nice city where it's held. It's a cool
Cologne?
place.
Is it still in
Yeah.
Cologne?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's actually become like a kind of a hub in the EU for esports
Right.
and I guess gaming at the same time.
Good beer too.
Yeah.
A lot of people in chat are asking thoughts on the recent news about Mass Effect director Casey Hudson leaving BioWare.
Oh yeah.
And there, I
saw
mean,
that. I didn't
since
think it was a big
we've
thing.
actually been gone, there's been a few Naughty Dog moving shakes, and like,
Yeah.
I mean, definitely some like key players kind of mixing it up. In most cases, every key player had just spent an enormous amount of time at the company that they left, and there's no.
Right.
I'm leaving BioWare and I'm going somewhere else. In fact, it says like I'm leaving BioWare and I just sort of need a break.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hudson said he will take a much-needed break before deciding what to do next. Like, that could be a really, really soft way to say, I do have a new job, and you'll hear about it eventually. But, what do you guys think about this? There was a new IP coming out. Of course, there was
From
discussion
BioWare?
about... Yes, it was
Yeah.
teased at E3. And he says...
Oh, was it?
Well, they just said, like, they teased that they're going to be...
That's
They had that
That's right,
bullshit
that's right.
press conference during EA. It's
the
like,
EA
guys, look
press
at these
conference.
screens.
Yeah.
Right.
And
It's
then
Mass Effect.
that it will redefine interactive entertainment.
I
And
bet.
he's leaving.
Right. He said that. I think in that I read his blog post, and I think he said that he finished his pre-production work on that new IP, which is why he felt like it was an okay time for him to go.
That's
Is that
cool.
right?
Yeah. No, that sounds...
And I think he'd been there for 16 years too.
Yes,
if I remember.
that
That's a
is 15 or
long
16.
goddamn time.
Long time.
Yeah, well, when you read in here, having started as technical artist on MDK2 and Neverwinter Nights, like there you go.
Wow.
You're talking about
Yeah,
games
pretty
that I
old school.
played when I was in middle school. So that's
Yeah,
great.
he's kind of earned it, I would think.
I would think
Yeah.
so too. Good luck to him.
A lot of people, you guys tell me, like, when I see people changing companies like this and everything, like, some people will flip the fuck out as they do about anything and think that, like,
Sure.
the end of the world is occurring. And I'm just like, all right, that's exciting to me because they're probably going to go do something completely different because that's what happens when you're at the same place for so many years.
I think
you want to
that's
get the fuck out and make something completely different.
I mean,
Who the hell stays at a job for 16 years?
yeah, it is a job just like any other job. And
Yes.
you got to get up at 8 and come home at 5. It's and I definitely understand people saying, "Yo, it's cool. I'm gonna take a break." And with the change of development, like more power shifting to indie and more old school industry experts and veterans going, maybe that's a route I want to take. I think it is all cool. Like, the Naughty Dog stuff to me, because I'm like such an Uncharted fanboy. Like, of course I'm like, oh my god, the next one's gonna suck.
yeah.
But it's like
Kind of worried.
it's not like it isn't the one person that created a game.
That's right.
Even though they probably
Yeah.
brought a lot to it, like you have to imagine that as they made 3 versions of this game, or 3 different iterations, that other team members picked up great stuff from the entire team will pull it off. But yeah, I don't necessarily agree that any of this stuff is into the world. I think a lot of it just has to do with like people going, I do need a change in my job, because it could be
Right.
that they manage a Walmart for 16 years and they're just like, yo, I'm gonna go do something else. Like, it's not much different.
Yeah.
It's not different at all. I mean, you're exactly right. A job is a job. And the other thing is that, for a place like Naughty Dog or any place that loses like major talent, if the company culture itself is good, then they're going to attract more talent. Like, there's not a finite number of talented people who can make awesome games. Like, there are more and more people out there who can do this thing. So if the company is cool, it's going to attract the people who can then be that next wave of awesome designer. None of these things are finite, and life marches on, and people are going to change their jobs. And
Right.
Casey Hudson at this point, he doesn't know any of us jack shit. I mean, this guy's been
Right.
behind so many awesome games. He's earned his right a long time ago. to do whatever the hell he wants to do with his life. So basically, people should just be wishing him good luck. I mean, and thank you. You know,
Yeah.
Anyone giving the dude shit for leaving, it's like, really? How long have you been at your job?
And I
16
stayed out of
years?
the comments, so I don't know if that was. I don't know like what the general thought process was on that from people at Reddit and NeoGAF and all that. I just know that it was like a big thing.
I mean, honestly, people were just bummed. No one was really like, "Fuck that guy."
Yeah. Well, fuck
You get back to work, monkey.
Yeah.
That next game.
Yep. Did you guys check out any of the PlayStation Now stuff?
Yeah, what's up there?
It's really weird.
Have you tried it?
Yeah, it works fantastically. Like it'll stream the games right off the bat. I think the biggest talking point about all of that was just the price of everything, which is kind of weird. For like
so this
most
is the,
of the it's the streaming stuff that's on PS4. I think you have to have PS Plus to be able to access it, I think.
Right.
Or maybe you don't. You might just have
So-
to have an internet plugged in.
I don't get these games for free.
No. These are all games that are streaming on the PS4, and they're PS3 games as well.
PS3 games, but only PS3, right? Not earlier.
Oh,
There,
see,
I
want PS1
there might be
games.
some PS4 games in there. And I think they've said that they're going to go that far back. There's not too much
Back
of a
to what?
selection.
Sorry, JP.
Back to PS1 games, I think.
Really?
I think they're going to try to throw those in there. I'm
they
not 100%
mentioned that
sure.
during E3, and so, but this is, I am seeing it now. Well, they don't. Shit. Let me see if maybe
I feel like I do it for PS2 games.
Yeah.
Once I get PS2 on there, I'm in.
I don't see
I mean,
the list of games.
The weird thing is the pricing of everything.
What is the pricing?
So just click. I don't know if they might show it on the website if you just click on any of those games. I'm trying to think. Like Enslaved, whatever the end of that game title is, came out on the PS3. Pretty good game.
Yeah.
Odyssey of the something or
something like that. Yeah. You can rent the game for 4 hours for $5, or maybe it's $3. And then as you kind of build upon that, you can rent it for 90 days for $25. I think
90 days for $25.
I think that's like the pricing is all over the place. So much so that it's priced kind of bad for a lot of these games.
Yeah.
I still don't see pricing
Odyssey of the
anywhere
West.
on this fucking. Maybe I have to sign up. I don't know.
You might, yeah. Now
PS
pricing.
Now pricing. I'll just find an article on it. Here we go.
Yeah.
This is from June
So
25th.
Final Fantasy 13-2. This is like a 30, 40-hour game. 4 hours is $5. 7 days is $8. 30 days is $15, and 90 days is $30. You can buy the game for probably $30 right now.
They should just standardize the price. Yeah, that's too much goddamn work.
Guacamelee, you can rent it for 4 hours for $3. You can buy or rent it for 7 days for $6. For 30 days, it's $8. For 90 days, it's $15. This game cost, I think, about
Guys, there's
$15.
no way that this pricing model, like, this seems so far off from what they're like trying to accomplish with PlayStation Plus. Like, if it was available to me, you know, where it's like, hey, I could choose 4 games a month to, you know, to play because I'm a PlayStation Plus subscriber or something, and then I got. You know, then I started having to pay. Like, my interest here is not in fucking PlayStation 3 games. My interest here is being able to play an old library of games. If I'm like, oh, man, yeah, I just want to, like, relive that for a little bit. And you do it. I'm trying to figure out, like, their overhead is obviously in servers, and I'm sure their technology behind this is kind of bonkers, but I can't imagine that they think that this is sustainable, that people would actually... But I really wonder if that's a thing in Japan.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't even think they care too much about the Japanese market.
Well, how is the game rental, like, how is even GameFly doing these days?
Probably not
not well. So where is game rental even happening? I mean, from a cloud perspective, you're not even getting a physical copy of the game. You're playing it over a stream and all the different technology limitations that can sort of introduce. But Yeah,
I don't know.
I have to say I'm a bit disappointed in this.
Yeah, I feel like I'd pay like a flat fee or something.
And I think they've talked about offering some sort of subscription
Model.
program
Yeah.
when
Yeah,
the service actually
that I could
launches.
see. I
But
pay
for
you so many
now-
dollars a month, and I have unlimited streaming of
Yeah,
the
I
shit
mean,
up there.
they
I'd do that.
all of their competition has basically trained me to do that. I don't have
Right.
cable. I have Hulu. I have Prime. I
Right.
have Netflix. whatever.
And it
Crunchyroll.
works.
It works great. Like, yeah, there's some cases where I don't get exact on demand, but frankly, I think original content's the future, right? Like,
Yep.
I'm totally fine going, hey, here's 13 episodes of this on Netflix. Go nuts. Watch it how you'd like to. Sweet. That
Yeah.
fits my schedule perfect. To me,
Yep.
that's the fucking future. That's how I want to
Right.
consume content. Having to tune
Yeah.
in at 7 o'clock to catch Big Brother,
course.
that's bullshit.
Right.
I don't want to.
And it translates to games pretty well, and it could totally translate to what they're trying to do here. Seems like they're just making it needlessly complicated
Yeah.
to the point where we're just like, huh? What? Fuck
One
that.
of the interesting tidbits that I just stumbled upon, it has really no, I guess it doesn't make a big of an impact, but on any 2014 Bravia TV, they're apparently going to have PlayStation Now just built into
in.
that software,
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
which is actually kind of cool because like you don't even need the system; it just streams
Yeah,
over
that's
the
neat.
internet. And if that actually works, that's pretty. I'd buy a TV just for that. I wouldn't even have to buy the game system. Like that's a great package for people that buy TVs from now on. So yeah, I saw that, and that was, I think that launched last week. It's still in beta. They're still calling it beta, so I think they're still working out a lot of the.
I'll be curious to see if they do.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to watch.
Yeah.
And actually, this reminds me of the EA Access thing. We haven't talked
Right,
about
that hit last week
another
as
one.
well, which is kind of weird too. There's only like 3 publishers that could do something like that, right? It's
Yeah.
EA, it's Activision, and it's Ubisoft, and there's probably no
Ubisoft.
one else. And what happens like when all of these companies start doing it, right? Like where you have to buy the EA pass, you buy the Ubisoft pass, you buy the Activision pass. You're still paying for Netflix, you're still paying for Amazon Prime.
Right, right.
Sometimes
Yeah.
people got to start like buying each other out and like making everything one fucking thing because we're going to start paying a lot on a monthly basis for all this stuff.
Well, I mean, I hope Netflix continues to be the monster that they are because as much as I rely on Hulu in a lot of cases, I think Hulu's bullshit. They've got the worst model out of all of them.
I agree
Yeah.
with you.
Because the fact that
don't
I
use
pay
Hulu
them
a lot.
and then I have to watch ads.
Yeah.
That's pretty shitty.
And I mean, not like I would watch a pre-roll if I paid them and I watch, but no, you watch 10 pre-rolls, Wheat, and then you watch every single break, you watch another 10 pre. No, it's not that bad. It's like 3 and then 3 for each mid-roll, 5 mid-rolls on an hour-long episode. And a lot of times they'll throw mid-rolls between the end of the show and the credits, which,
Right.
that's some dirty shit.
I like, too, that it's often the same one over and over. That's always fun.
Well, I always find it kind of amusing when, people will complain on Twitch too, like, God, I've been seeing this ad for like, I do the exact same thing when I watch Hulu. So, I mean, I feel their pay. It's just, I guess if you consume that much media, you're going to run into that problem. So,
Yep.
Right. It's really interesting. I'm just like kind of browsing through top news stories of the past month. When EA Access went live, it's only on the Xbox One
Right.
where it's going off. And Sony released a statement saying that EA Access doesn't, quote, represent good value to the PlayStation gamer.
Yeah.
And then PlayStation now
right.
launches it with their pricing. That seems
Right. Well, that's what they really meant.
Yeah.
It doesn't fit in with our own price gouging model.
yeah. So
Yeah.
get bent.
See, we're trying to fuck everybody over in a different way.
Yep.
So it's really annoying to us that they've initiated their own
Oh, that's
dicking scheme.
That's too funny.
Please let us dick everybody the way we want to dick them.
Yep. One of the other big stories, just to kind of gloss over this, which is unfortunate that we're just doing that, but GameSpot was hit with layoffs last week.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
A huge amount of writers and just overall staff members were let go. Only 2 editorial writers remain at GameSpot in the U.S. with it, and that's Kevin Van Ord and Sean McInnes.
Yeah, they lost a lot of production guys too.
Yeah, Carolyn Pettit, I think, was probably the most talked about. But also Ryan McDonald was let go, and I think he's worked there for like 20 years.
Long time.
Yeah. Long fucking time. And I don't know if any of those guys have already found jobs. I think they're actively looking for it. But that was kind of weird. Not weird, but it's always just shitty when people lose their jobs. I mean, that's all you could say about it, right?
Every time another game media outlet implodes, it breaks my heart.
Yeah. And is GameSpot imploding? Like, is that a...
Well, I know they're still around. I'm exaggerating.
By imploding, you're saying like they let people go like this, yeah?
Yeah, especially vets like that, who seems, like they were lifers, like it wasn't going to happen. So.
Right. Yeah, it was definitely interesting to watch that. I think that's pretty much it, though. There was a big yesterday or maybe the day before. This Source 2 engine stuff started coming out.
Yeah.
Where people, I think they were finding it in the Dota 2 workshop tools, the alpha release. People are finding small little DLL files and things like that pointing to Source 2, and now everyone's thinking that Valve's going to announce something big at Gamescom. Which would be pretty cool. I mean, that's always the what if. Like, what if Valve actually does Half-Life 3?
Bring it down. That'd be awesome. I'm in.
Just don't even say that. Don't say.
I know
Half-Life.
You can't even say it anymore. You can't.
Half-Life 3 is like Voldemort. Just don't.
Do not speak his name.
Exactly. So,
maybe if none of us say it, it will happen.
Yeah, but someone's got to be saying it somewhere in the world every second, right? So we're kind of fucked. We got to put out the PSA. Don't mention that game.
Don't screw it up for everyone.
Right. If we all just pretend. Gabe one day is just gonna we're gonna wake up in the morning and it'll be on Steam, like the complete game.
I believe that. I actually believe that.
Do it. That's how they're gonna do it.
How awesome would that be?
That's what they're gonna.
Or like 2 days. In 2 days, Half-Life 3 is gonna unlock on Steam.
They have to do that.
We can dream.
It's the only way they can do that. There's no other way. I think it's wrap time.
It is wrap time. It isn't wrap time. Let's do it. Sorry, I'm like already getting into the next thing.
You got another show.
I've got another show right after this. But let's wrap, and I'll tell everyone a little bit about it. Jeff, how about you?
Hi. Well, yeah. So, let's see. What am I saying? I'm on the spot now. I'm all nervous. I don't know what to say, Wheat.
What do you say?
At Greenspeak is my Twitter handle. Greenspeak is my Twitch channel. I'm gonna live stream eventually again. It's been like a month. I miss it, so I got to start doing some shit again. I still haven't finished Dark Souls 2. I've been thinking maybe not even of going back. I should maybe starting fresh on some new games, but we'll see. Anyway, that's me.
Thank you. It's great to have you back. It's great
to be back.
Glad to be doing a show.
itmeJP. McD.
I'll be streaming later today. I don't know what it'll be. Most likely more Battle Royale. I need to figure out my Friday schedule when we do 8-bits because it kind of messes with everything. So I'll be live sometime today.
JP's schedule.
Yeah. I guess just watch my Twitter or go over to the channel and follow it, and it'll send you an email whenever I go live. And then tomorrow, me and Wheat are going to embark on a journey together. I've been on this journey before, but Wheat has never played. Only a
little bit, right?
I've seen a good portion of what the game has to offer, but I don't remember anything.
Didn't you like only get through 3 bosses on your own or something?
Something like that. Okay. I've started the game twice now. This will be the third time.
I feel like maybe I'm being set up for a massive troll, Jeff, but I'm not sure yet. I'm just going with it.
Tomorrow at noon, we're going to be playing Monster Hunter 3 on the Wii U.
Oh, wow.
And seeing how this goes. I haven't hyped it up to Wheat just yet.
It's going to be, I imagine, like, we're going to be playing for 2.5 hours, and everything's going to be good, and JP will, like, be giving me suggestions. He'll be like, hey, look, there's a cave over there. Like, let's go in there. And he'll be like, you go first. And then I'm going to load in, and some monster's just going to be like, JP's going to be laughing. Hold on, let me open your stream so I can see you get owned. Oh, wrecked. Yeah.
Yeah. It should be a lot of fun. I've played through it all single player. The first couple of hours, I believe, are going to not be a struggle, but you're going to have like a difficult time getting used to the control scheme because it's
well,
not.
I have played PSP Monster Hunters a little bit, so I know that we're like up against like Daisy / Dark Souls level of controls, Resident Evil level of.
Exactly.
Like, why is it built this way? It makes no sense.
It's
that kind of shit.
Yeah, it's going to take me a while to get my mind like back.
I can't wait
into that.
If you like to hear people bitch about controls, then we'll definitely be having plenty.
This is 12 tomorrow? 12
It'll
noon?
Be noon.
12 noon.
Yeah, noon Eastern.
Yeah.
Eastern. Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to be starting early tomorrow morning. And we'll probably play, I don't know how long we're going to play, probably at least 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah, I would imagine. So
we'll see where it goes from there. And then we'll both be streaming our perspectives. So
yep.
Cool.
Check that out. And then Sunday, it's looking like R&D might happen for roleplay. We'll try to iron all those things out today, and I'll let you guys know. I'll throw it on the pod and everything like that. And then, yeah, August. There's not really any big releases in August, I don't think.
No.
It's all coming in September,
PAX
really.
is the release, right?
Oh, yeah. Then I'll be at PAX at the end of the month. Me and Wheat will actually be on. Wheat, how many panels are you on at PAX? 3?
Maybe 5.
5?
Wow.
Jesus.
Well, one of them is like a private Twitch thing. It's not actually a panel. And then Twitch Town Hall, the virtual D&D, like a growing your Twitch thing. And I feel like there's one other one that I'm forgetting, and I feel bad so.
Yeah. But yeah, I think all 3 of us are going to be at PAX. So if you see us, stop, say hi. We love meeting everyone. Don't be too intimidated by the beard. I'm a nice person.
We should do a live 8-bits.
We should have submitted the panel. I didn't even think about that.
Ah, shit. Too late now.
Yeah, I don't know how. I don't know. That would be tough. We'll have to talk about it. We should be doing a show next week, I think.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm here.
I'm here.
Okay, so
we'll be talking
here
about
next week.
Gamescom. That should be fun.
Yeah, it'll still be going on while we have the show. So yeah,
awesome.
So that's going to be it for us on this episode. In about less than an hour, I'm going to be hopping on over to twitch.tv/Twitch. And we've got our weekly Twitch Weekly. And then as an added bonus, there's been some different things rolled out, some announcements. Our CEO, Emmett, did an AMA yesterday about some of those things. And we get to have him live to talk about a few of those things. And that's going to be immediately following Twitch Weekly. So I hope that you'll tune in, if anything, just to find out what the CEO of Twitch is like and find out how cool he is. So thank you guys for watching another episode of 8-Bits. That's going to be it for us this week, but we'll be back next week with more video game talk, news, and discussion. We are out of here. Peace.
Bye-bye.